Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And this is the TCG place, the TCG card shop. It's not done. There's an arena back there. There's a shop over here. But we have so much to do. Let's just go inside. Oh, no. With the beacon gone, the floor looks really bereft of any sort of detail. Luckily, I have prepared carpets. Now, I haven't prepared them in the traditional sense, like I didn't make the carpets before I got here. But I brought the things to make carpets. Look at that. That already looks classier. But what it doesn't look like is, I don't know, Minecraft 1.21.4, everyone's favorite point release update. No. We want to really amp this up, you right? You know, people are going to be expecting the good stuff. So let's not prepare that carpet earlier either. Oh, what is this game store got? It's got that pale carpet. Yeah, that's what gamers want, you know? Now, the thing is, though, realistically, in any game store, you're not going to have a pale carpet like that for long, because you're also going to have, like, Cheeto dust or generic cheese-based snack dust. So we just throw a few of these in here somewhere, kind of mix them in. Yeah, look at that. Maybe not contiguous. Boo. Okay, there we go. So now, look at that. Look at this. This carpet already feels like a real game store. Now, I don't know, at the same time, sometimes people spill like industrial cleaner, whatever this color is. So maybe we'll throw in a smattering of these. Smatter, smatter, not like thatter. Smatter, smatter, smat, smat, smatter. Do, 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 do. We don't want contiguous blocks, it's true. Dee, 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 dee. Throwing these down with the pale carpet. Oh, wow, look at this. This is already a great start, but I'm sure it'll look even better when it's done. Time skip. Tell me this doesn't look like every gaming store you've ever been in. This might not be great, but it's perfect. Taking a sip of my drink. I hope Etho doesn't say something too funny and I spit it all out. Hey, Etho!
Yeah, howdy, Joe.
I just took a sip of my drink before you landed.
Oh, perfect.
But yeah, I was inspired by your arena to create a complimentary card shop. I know you had talked about doing one that was just a remake of the last season's shop, but Beef said, Joe, no, surprise me with something new. So
Okay.
I went through, they've got that Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series, and this is kind of the Kame game shop, interpreted for Minecraft scale, and it's not perfect. That top part of the roof there, I'm going to try and find another hermit to fix. But for you, a different task awaits. I'm giving people jobs, because Beef can't do any jobs. So.
Oh, you got the new moss? Ooh.
We got, yeah, it feels like a game store carpet. We have a lot of space in here. So wherever you want to put the vending machines for the redstone, I kept this wall clear here, but this might not be enough space. So you also have this whole main area. I'm going to work around whatever you decide by putting in like little tables, like this one. This is an example table. And yeah, I feel like that.
Putting cards on and stuff?
Yeah. Put like little chairs with hermits. That I actually need to hit you up for some hermit heads from beneath Frogger later. But I wanted to show you real quick. So unlike the previous card shop where there was just like dirt underneath, we've got an actual proper basement here.
Oh, snap.
Yep. It actually connects over to your arena of redstone. So if you're tired of digging down through the ground to get to that.
Okay.
Got a nice wide stairwell here.
Nice little display area.
Yeah. So you can just come down here and, you know, poke anything that needs poking. Hopefully nothing ever needs poking again. Because, yeah, I'm sure you're done with this.
As long as we get no creepers or anything like that, it should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any creepers should spawn in here. But, yeah.
So, you mentioned you want me to do the vending machines?
Well, you had talked about doing redstone for card distribution. Were you thinking of doing card packing or card, like, the vending machines?
I was thinking more like card packing, randomizing, maybe. But
okay.
Only if people are actually going to play TCG. I don't want to waste my time otherwise.
I mean, the hermits have told me they want to play it. Would the vending machines be beneath you? Should I find somebody else to give that to? Because I don't know how to do the card packing redstone either. And I'm just trying to spread the load as much as I can here.
For the vending machine, I think it's just like a dropper, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, you put in a token and it plays like a song or a chime or something, and then it enables the buttons to work. So like I feel like that's an AND gate and a filter. Well, three
Maybe
AND
not
gates,
even.
one for each
Yeah,
button.
pretty much. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, if you wanted to do card packing, you could take a bunch of floor space down here that we don't need for that, as well as upstairs. I don't have the upstairs organized yet, but the upstairs second floor area, in the show Yu-Gi-Oh, it's actually like where the family lives, but since Beef already has a family that wants him to live with them, I figured instead of building an apartment up here, we could have a storage area. This is not good right now. This is just a bunch of shulkers I was using to build the place. But
Oh, okay.
if I don't know how much space the card randomizers and stuff would take up, maybe this is not enough.
Generally with redstone, like you want freedom to expand. So like putting it upstairs wouldn't be good because like I can't go down or up.
Yeah, but if we did it in the basement, we could add like a
If
sub
it's in the basement, I can always just dig down if I need more space, kind of thing.
Yeah, and I can set up a beacon. You can expand outward. We know exactly how far away the arena is that way because we can see it. Yeah, that makes sense.
For the randomizers, though, I would need to know like what rarities and how you want it to work. I have no clue what the goal is.
That's something I've asked Beef for, but have not yet received.
Okay.
So I will follow up with him on that. But he's been a lot more responsive lately now that we're through the holidays. So
yeah. If you write me out like kind of what you want, then I can make it happen probably.
okay. No, that's totally fair. That's better than I could probably do, given the constraints. So, yeah. Well, thank you for taking that on.
Cool. Yeah, no problem.
Awesome. And then
I like the new shop, Joe. It's cozy.
Oh, thank you.
Feels fun.
Yeah, I wanted to have 5 hermits. Kind of imagine there's like, a red team versus a blue team here in the windows. Right now I've got some spider heads on these guys, though, because I didn't have enough heads to actually do everybody.
Oh, that's what you want the heads for. Okay.
That's what I want the heads for. And I was going to put, ideally we'd have like other hermits like playing cards at the tables and stuff too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you don't mind, I'm going to turn night into day, and then maybe you could show me where underneath Frogger I could retrieve those.
Sure.
I'm not going to take more than I need for this project, because I'm sure you could sell them to Jevin, and I don't want to cut into your profits there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
People aren't using Jevin's shop. I kind of
Well,
wish
it's
they would.
empty is the problem.
Well, people are supposed to fill it, with their own heads. But
So it's like all of the heads that I could buy from his shop, I have bought and already got them up here. So, we've got,
okay.
An Etho over here with a golden axe. We could replace that if you have a preference for your pose and equipment. It's looking a little washed
I'm
up,
not
so
fussed
maybe we
about
could do
it.
better.
Give them a water bucket.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've got
Cool,
Jevin
cool.
with 2 clocks over there. But, yeah, let's see. I think the other, Frogger would be over that way in the shopping district.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's up this way.
Wow, I love this building. It's so cool.
Big open door. You can't miss it.
Nope.
Okay, so if you want heads ever, there's like a little. I don't know if you know about the little flippy door here.
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, you flip that, and then it makes this open up.
Whoa.
And this is like the redstone axis. I'm gonna move. There's more heads. I'm gonna move them up over here. I think for you.
Okay.
Just so you don't have to poke around the redstone because it's a little messy back there.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to grab Pearl, a Jewel, a Red.
Here, back.
Thank you. Pearl played a lot of this game.
Pearl played a lot. Jevin played a ton. And Cub and Joel played quite a bit too. And Scar.
Okay. Corrales. We definitely need a Corrales. B-dubs.
Unfortunately, though, like most things, like there's certain heads you just won't get.
I mean,
But there's
that's
like
fine.
there's agree in there. There's impulse.
I'm
False.
way ahead of where I was. Like, it was one of those things where it's like, okay, I don't have gem, Cleo, or false, which makes it seem like card shops are not a place that, women hang out in, and maybe that's not the vibe we want to go for.
What is Kofan saying here?
Okay.
Oh, it says Reaper head.
Ooh, fancy. Ooh, there's a Doc M. I definitely need a Doc M because he contributed some materials. I'm trying to get the people who put stuff in the shop, or like, who help get the TCG thing off the ground, in there for sure. Okay, yeah, I think this is pretty solid.
You got Mumbo?
I got Mumbo, I got Tango, I got Skulk Cub and Colorful Cub. I've got Corrales, Cleo, B-Dubs, False, Grian, Scar, Ren. Some of these I had already, anybody that I
B-dubs?
already had from the other place. I got B-Dubs, yeah. Like, Jev already had his head and my head in stock, so we didn't need those.
Bunch of XPs.
You were one of the few people that actually helped Jev stock his shop, so your heads were in stock already, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you for that.
Cool. All right.
Thanks so much, Etho. Welcome to the TCG shop, the shop where the carpet looks like it belongs in a card shop.
You mean messy, dirty?
Yeah. Oh, did you see I set up a little table for people to play cards at?
I did. I saw the table.
I used armor
Well done.
stands. Oh, also I have other armor stands in the window.
Yeah, I know. I was just commenting about the armor stands. Is it not supposed to connect to the floor?
It looks like it connects to the floor to me. Is it hovering for you?
It's definitely hovering, this one.
Oh, well, it's a work in progress. Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I see it now. Now that you say that.
It's okay. That's what card tables are like as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, they're a little wobbly.
Yeah.
Oh.
How you been?
I've been good. I've been working on this. It's based on the Kame Game Shop from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. And it's very loosely based on it. Like, if you come out this way,
Okay.
like, from this particular angle, this is like the angle they always do the establishing shots for the show, right?
Okay.
And for the, manga or whatever. And so, like, it kind of looks right from this angle. From every other angle, I just had to make it up as I went. And so I did.
Yeah, no, that sounds like something you'd do. That is a roof.
Thanks. It's a roof in progress. I was actually looking for hermits who were interested in, fixing that top part. I see a creeper has beaten us to it.
You know who you should ask to help with the roof? Etho.
Who? Well,
Etho likes roofs.
Etho's already doing the redstone for the booster pack randomization.
Really now?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've already got Etho. I do need somebody to put in some fountains and like a little garden out here. And everybody's like, Joe, I don't want to do that. You should ask Pearl. And I'm like, yeah, but you know who just spent like 3 weeks across the path here was Pearl making this, right? So I don't think that Pearl wants to spend the entire like season in this one patch of land. So
I mean, it does mean that she gets to nab anyone who comes over to see if Hungry Hermits is working. So I don't think she'd mind too much.
That is true. But yeah, there is an opportunity if you would like to work on this, to work on the grounds here.
I am not saying I will help, but I am saying that if I'm online on a stream, I will do something.
Well, since you can't probably do your other projects on stream, right? If you're just like, I just need to log in and do something on stream, you could come in here and landscape this whole area.
Joy.
I mean, it's a thing that you can do.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at like Oh, you've used the color schemes from Etho's lovely, lovely, wonderful build. I think maybe too much of the
Well, it needs to feel complimentary, but not the same.
Sure.
Well,
Okay.
so one of the people that was like, if you absolutely can't find anybody else to drag into this, let me know, was False. And you and False are sometimes online at the same time, right? So if you're over here and you're like, I don't want to work on this by myself, drag False over. You have my permission to. I'm gonna deputize you to dragoon False into this.
Look. The False is the only person on the server that genuinely scares me. So.
Well, you need to face your fears, Cleo. You need to just
No,
look
I
at those
don't.
fears and be like, boom.
Yeah, they're ugly and dark.
Yeah. And now they're gone.
That's what I'm getting from that.
Because you faced
and then
them.
they're gone.
And then they're gone. You have overcome your fears.
No, Joe. No, I haven't.
But you will have. It's future past
No.
participle.
Landscaping is the least favorite thing.
Oh, hey. Let's sit at the picnic tables like where armor stands.
Yeah.
Crouch so your name tag goes away.
I'm crouching.
Oh, how come your name tag's still visible? Oh, maybe because I have line of sight.
Your name tag's still visible as well. The name tag doesn't disappear. It just
I thought it went
goes
away.
dim.
I thought it went away if it was maybe it's line of sight.
Oh, this is awkward.
Tango. I like how they're just chilling out, having a snack.
There's people loitering outside my restaurant.
Paying customers, Tango.
Fountain. Oh, he's planning things. I like that.
He's planning things. Yeah. I'm not
We need
sure
some
if-
trees around here.
Yeah, I was just asking Cleo to take over terraforming this. I was gonna say, Etho, do you
Yeah.
mind if whoever terraforms the front of the
Blackmail.
shop does the front of your TCG arena a little bit too? Just so it's kind of unified.
It's probably fine.
Okay. So don't screw it up.
I'm
Cleo.
well known for my terraforming abilities.
Hey, we're all outside of our comfort zone here.
I feel like this road needs to get done first, though.
What's happening with the road?
It's a little basic.
I mean, yeah. What's happening with the road, Etho? What? My question was less that, more what are you doing to the road, Etho?
I don't know if I'm doing it. I think somebody needs to do it, though.
I
And
do
then
agree. Somebody
that kind of
needs to do
influences
it,
how
and
the
I've
terrain
been
should look.
I've been volunteered to do the landscaping.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Like this path makes sense if this is what the road looks like, but if the road changes, then
I mean, this path is literally just to mark, like,
yeah.
this is, you can rip this up, Cleo. This does not have to stay.
oh, thank you. Yep, I can definitely do that, can I? Thanks, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I am definitely feeling voluntold.
Yay. But yeah, Etho, I'll send you, I got the ratios from Beef about the card randomizers just now.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't had the chance to send them to you yet, but those did just come in.
Awesome.
Did you want to pack stuff up, Joe? Is that what you were asking about?
Yeah, I was curious if you wanted to help try and pack some of the starter decks, or at least like figure out what a good
I mean,
system
I've got
would be.
20 minutes, so before I need to head off.
Okay. Because
So,
my original plan was to pack them up in that room there, but I'm realizing the amount of space that we might need for packing the starter decks. Unlike the randomized decks, which I think we're better off using a machine for, we might just want like a big empty warehouse. So I was going to ask, do you have like a big empty warehouse space anywhere?
no.
Maybe I should just be using the
can
first
go
floor.
I mean, the
Fine.
fact that you're looking at me like I'm lying.
No, I
is
mean,
a
I'm
sort
just
of like-
thinking this through.
No.
I literally have not had time to, like, I thought I had a solution to this problem, because if you've seen this room up here was going to be where I was going to do all this. And, like, I didn't realize, like, how many cards 10 different starter decks was going to be. Like, there's just not space up here to pack 10 different types of things. But now that I'm thinking about it, the home Dell
I mean, are you
main
doing this
building
by
is
hand,
empty
or are
right
you
now.
doing this?
For the starter decks, I think I have to. I think that's going to be the fastest way to do it. Because, like, how many of each starter deck do you think we need? Like, I was thinking maybe 10 or 15, and I'll put them in shulkers.
Of each starter deck.
What do you think? Maybe 25? One for each.
How many hermits are there, Joe? And how many hermits are going to play?
There's about 24 hermits, and let's say about 24 are going to play, but not every single hermit's going to want every starter deck. So I was thinking if I made 12 to 15 of each starter deck, that's probably fine.
You're handing
you
out the
kill?
starter decks?
I
Or
think
are
we're
they
gonna
staying at the arena?
Originally, well, these are to jumpstart the actual collecting part of the game, right?
Oh.
So,
Etho.
yeah.
that was an expressive O.
That's my normal O's. What do you mean?
Okay. I
I
mean,
can tell how impressed you were by that.
the thing is that people can pick which starter decks they want to buy. And I haven't talked to Beef about this yet, like in terms of pricing them. I'm just trying to figure out how to get them made. But I think I've got a bunch of empty shulkers from Doc. I just start filling the empty shulkers with the different starter deck setups. And then, because it's easier
You
to...
don't need that many decks each. Maybe
I would do it
four
first come
tops.
serve for decks
Yeah.
maybe, and just make it like a
And it sucks us
reasonable
up.
amount.
Okay, so you think
Not like
five
try
of
to
each
make
is
it
a
so every
reasonable
hermit
amount?
can possibly get the same starter deck.
Yeah, because 10 different types of starter decks, and I do 5 of each, then that's 50. So each hermit could then buy 2.
Because that's how Beef did it too. You randomly got a starter deck out of the thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He didn't like let you choose.
okay, that's true.
I mean, honestly, I don't think we should be choosing at this point.
okay,
I think like if we're making, you know, randomized decks with randomized cards, we
Well-
should just get a random deck and we should just, you know.
well the
deal
starter
with
decks are the same ones
disappointment.
basically that people pre-ordered. Like they've been slightly modified because like there aren't 2 Beetlejuice cards in the HermitCraft version of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was thinking, well, since the fans got to pick which deck they ordered out of the 10, we should pick. But yeah, I think if
No.
yeah, you guys are right.
I think we deserve less consideration than the fans.
Okay, so instead of me making 5 of each, if I make 2 of each, then we have 20 total. And then let's assume that
That's
3
probably
people
enough.
won't play, and that's probably enough.
Yeah.
That's probably plenty.
This is why I appreciate you guys taking a moment to talk with me through this, because like I
Talk you
hadn't.
down.
Yeah, I mean, this is genuinely going to save me hours of time. This few minutes you guys are taking, I deeply appreciate this. Even if you don't pack a single deck, I just wanted somebody to talk through the process with.
Yeah, I would just give a random starter deck to everybody.
Yeah.
Kinda
Okay.
Like how Beef did.
Yeah, and then what I can do is I can send them through the mail system because they're going to be shulkers.
Okay, yeah.
Or
So
you could just put them in a dropper here and it's Beef!
howdy, Beef.
Speaking of the guy,
Well, but see, the thing is, though, since the viewers are getting their things in the mail, it seems like kind of fun if I send the starter decks in the mail. And then I also don't have to designate a starter deck area in the shop. And then we just have
yeah.
Then we just had the vending machines for the randomized packs.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Whatever way you want to do it at this point, Joe.
Bye, Cleo.
Bye, Cleo.
Etho, if you take a look at that list I sent you of the booster packs, let me know if you have any questions before you head back to fish. Does that seem...
Boost. Oh, I'm fishing right now, dude.
oh, okay. I'm glad I'm not cutting into your fishing time then.
Oh, I see. So, yeah, that should be pretty easy to do then.
Yeah. So I figure you would just need to...
I guess the only thing is packaging them. Like, do we want these as shulker boxes or as bundles is the big question.
Traditionally, they were bundles because we could skin those, but I don't think you can hopper things into bundles.
No, it would have to be done manually, while a shulker box would be auto.
I really like the shulker box for this then, because, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, we can still maybe use bundles for special event booster packs we hand out or something like that, but just, if we have to make dozens of each of these, Like, the amount of time Beef was spending on this last season, you know, to kick it off, okay, that's cool, but, like, I don't think that we can justify it ourselves, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it should be pretty easy to do. All right, sounds good. And you want it in the basement there?
I mean, that was... Originally, I was thinking the basement would be for the redstone for the vending machines, but, you know...
Oh, okay. I'll put the card packer maybe...
I was going to say, do you think...
behind, or maybe even...
Maybe
do you want it
between
down
these?
here?
Honestly, I don't know how much space we need. Like,
It'll take a bit of space.
Okay.
I could put it like in the walls here though, like if you want it in the walls.
Yeah, we could. I mean, it'd probably be convenient to have it nearby because this is where the library is, and this is where the cards are going.
Or I could attach onto the arena somewhere, or
yeah. I mean, how big
this
do
is
you
the
think
vending
it'll...
machines here though? You said right, so
Yeah, vending machines were gonna go in here, like probably directly next to the counter here. Was what I was thinking. Like,
okay, yeah.
But maybe in the middle too, because there's 4 of them, so it might be we might have 2 of them here, and I don't know. It's all kind of very loose at this point.
Right. Okay, I'll make. I'm free to do what I want in this room. Pretty much.
This
Just
space,
leave
as
room
far
for
as
the
I'm
vending
concerned, is
machines.
entirely yours. Yes. Okay. Do you want me to dig that out for you, so you can just focus on the redstone
no, just
stuff?
just leave it.
Okay.
It's fine.
Cool. Because I appreciate you doing the randomization stuff. That's a lot harder for me than digging, but...
Cool. All right. Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Etho. This is a huge help. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for handling all the TCG stuff, Joe. I know it's not an easy project.
I do what I can. Alrighty, catch you later. Happy fishing. Making all of the cards for Beef's TCG is a real challenge. I keep running out of materials, whether it is paper from the paper farm, redstone from wherever Asuma gets it from, or iron from Hypno's Iron Farm. So, we have been forced to turn to a new source of redstone. Robin Tango Tech. Now, this is apparently where Impulse gets all of his, redstone from. So we're just going to go ahead and grab it from here. Let's see. It's right there. Whoops, that's the sign. And now we have 10.5 stacks. Let's just take 10. And we're going to write Tango a nice little message. Thanks, Tango. Grabbed 10 stacks. And we are going to be on our way before he decides that 10 stacks was too many. Okay, good. He said NP. That's short for no police. He's not going to call the police on us. Cool. Last thing we need are the cops. Time skip!
Was there a Joe?
Is there a Pearl?
Oh, hello, mate. How's it going?
So, I needed heads recently for the TCG shop. And Etho showed me a top secret location. So, you gotta keep this under your hat.
Oh. Is this like where the Frogger stuff comes out?
It is where the Frogger stuff comes out. So,
Oh, okay. That helps, actually,
Yeah.
because he said I could take some anyway. So, that's perfect.
but he didn't tell you where the secret entrance was, I bet.
No, he didn't. No, I haven't seen that.
So, I think it was one of these trap doors. Opens.
Oh.
Yeah. So, this trap door here.
Was it? Yeah.
See these logs? Yeah, watch if I do
Oh,
it again.
yeah. Oh, that's smart. Cool. Oh, wow. Okay. This is where he's got all the heads. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
So I've already
Nice.
grabbed... You're welcome. I've already grabbed what I needed for the TCG shop, but there's 3 Cleo heads right in this one that I've got open in the upper left
Oh,
corner.
perfect. Yeah, I needed that. Thank you. Oh, there's a Carlos head in there, too. I needed that one.
Excellent. You might even
Yeah.
find a classic B-dubs.
Oh, and a cub. I needed a cub. I needed 2 cubs. Classic B. I do have a B-dubs. I'm good on the B-dubs.
Oh, fantastic.
I needed a Jev. I needed... there's a green in here, too. Oh, my gosh. Bonus.
Everyone comes to Frogger.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Joe. This is awesome.
There's
a lot of me heads in here.
Just out of curiosity, what are you
Mother.
using these for? I don't even know.
I've got a ballroom. Did you want to see it?
Ooh, yeah, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Like
Ooh, there's a
baseball
regular
or
carpet.
cricket or rugby? What kind?
No, a dancing ballroom.
Oh, those are fun too.
Yeah.
I
Like,
remember-
Dance, you gonna go for a dance?
Yeah. I know the Macarena. And
The
basically nothing else.
Macarena?
It was very popular when I was 5 or 6 years old, which was the last time I had a lot of time to learn dances. I think that's why so many of the
see.
people dancing on TikTok are 5 years old, like that flossing kid. It's just a good time, in life.
It's a good time to dance. Well, you gotta dance when you get older, Joe. You gotta live it up. So this is my ballroom, Joe.
Ooh,
It's quite big on the outside.
very large.
Yeah, and this is the inside. Come on in. This is what I needed everybody's heads for. I haven't set up the jukebox proper functionality for visitors yet, but I will get there. And I needed a few heads just to put on these armor stands over here.
Excellent. I love the
Getting there.
chandeliers. These are looking
Thank
great.
you. Intended to be very solar punky, very nature-esque.
Solar punk. I don't think I've heard of that one, but I like it.
You haven't heard of the theme?
No, is the theme of your whole base solar punk? Did I miss that?
It is indeed, yeah. So it's to live with nature. Maybe the ballroom isn't quite like solar punky in itself because it takes up a lot of space, which I think apparently is not quite a thing with solar punk. But I kind of needed a ballroom, so
Gotcha. Well, everyone needs a ballroom. Clearly, now that I'm looking at it, I'm seeing the requirementness. of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, you need to have a good dance, Joe. I mean, I could get a jukebox and give you the right vibes that are supposed to go in here
Oh.
if you just let me grab one real
Yeah,
quick.
I can wait. I got a minute.
Okay. Oh, let me go grab one. Luckily, I have a good disc here to use.
All right.
right.
Let's hear it.
I can even put it down by the orchestra. Oh, well, let's just have it. In
Wait,
the
there's an
middle so you get the
orchestra?
vibe.
Oh, wow.
There is.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah. I've got to change the direction though, because the conductor's facing the wrong way.
Gotcha.
He's got to be facing the other way. So I'll change that around. But yeah, so that's that. Oop, got a couple of flip trap doors here. I mean, I can put it down here for the effect.
Sure.
Let's chuck it here. There we go. Okay, so this is what the vibe of the ballroom is.
Kind of like a music box. Got a ballerina thing going. I could just
It gets really
spin.
good when it gets into it. Just wait for it. Wait for the drop. It sounds so good. Have you ever heard this one before, Joe?
No, I don't usually listen to the Minecraft music. This is actually pretty good.
Yeah. It's one of the trial chamber discs. Oh, I need the sheep head for Corylus. This will do for now. So you can imagine the vibes?
I can imagine it. Have you considered having Tango teach you how to do the armor stand, like,
The
movement?
dance?
Yeah, because you could have them,
Yeah.
like, go through 2 or 3 different poses, like bowing to their
I've
partners.
very much
and
been
stuff.
wanting to do that, but I don't quite have enough room underneath the ballroom,
Oh,
unfortunately.
no. What's down
I do
there?
want to animate some of the ones. Nothing.
Gotcha.
Nothing at all. Yeah, so I do want to do that. I was thinking maybe some of the ones on the outside edges I could probably do, but I can't do the ones in the middle.
Well, at that point, maybe just leave it as a completely still scene, because it might seem weird if some of them are moving and some of them
If only some are animated.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got a good point.
I don't know.
Bren. Oh, Bren goes here. Hey, this one. There we go. I'm missing a few still, but I'm getting there. Getting there.
Well,
I'm missing a false head. Surprising there's not a false head in Frogger. I'm surprised.
wait,
Or a
really?
Zoomer. Yeah, I didn't see one. Still need a Zoomer, false, dock. This is really loud. There we go. Turn down the jukebox, that was so loud. But it's a good disc, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's fantastic stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I'll break it now because it goes on for a little while. Yoink. There we go.
That was an amazing yoink. I was like, that almost sounded like operatic, like it could have gone with the music.
Oh, you reckon?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, they've got that big opera house out in Sydney. Maybe you should try out sometime.
Oh, Oh, yeah. No, I've been to the outside. I haven't really seen the inside of the Opera House, unfortunately.
I mean, I haven't done either. I mean, arguably, I was born outside the Sydney Opera House, in that I was not born inside of it. And there's topologically 2 states, but whatever, it's fine.
What? I'm so confused now. You lost me, Joe.
Okay.
I'm confused. All right. I don't know anybody who would have been born inside the Opera House, but maybe
Yeah.
I'll be surprised.
So that means that most people were born outside the Opera House.
I would assume the stark majority, yes.
Okay. Well, I'll leave you with that, Pearl. Good luck.
Thank you, Joe. That's a lovely statement. Thank you for the heads. I appreciate it. Helped a
You're welcome.
lot.
Enjoy.
Okay. Thank you. Bye, Joe.
Howdy, Cleo. I see
Look
a
at
Cleo all the way over there. This is clearly in progress, getting swapped out.
Insane. You guys are just insane.
I mean, Cleo and Cub have been doing the actual card work.
Kleebert.
Hi!
Howdy,
Hey. There we are.
Sorry, I was listening to my stories.
You're good. You're good. So this is coming along, huh, Kleebert?
I mean, I'm kind of tearing you down now, Skiz. Like, not metaphorically.
And
just
not
like
so we can
literally.
build you back up either. It's to build up Joel.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
Going for Joel next. So
you're going
yeah,
in the
no,
other direction. Gotcha.
Hang on.
Okay.
Like, that's where we are currently.
Oh my goodness.
That's how
Come
far
on.
that's how much I've torn down. But we can show you the actual card if you like.
Yes, I want to see it.
I'm gonna
Well,
need that map back.
maybe
I
I
need that
need-
map back, dude.
Yeah, it's mine.
No, okay, fine. You don't get your actual card in the game then.
All right, there you go.
Okay, right. Over here, the cards are in storage.
Look at those rippling muscles. This is what I'm talking about. All right.
I mean, the rare card is
Ooh.
the same, but it's got different words on it.
Different
So-
words. Gotcha. Tear down and jump scare. What were the other ones? What were the skills on that one? there?
Citation and pig foo. I would have assumed that pig
Poo.
foo would be
Pig
spelled
poo.
F-U like kung fu, but
Poo.
Cleo, we're not going to make
Poo.
you... We're not going to...
Pig
It's
poo.
poo, Joe. It's poo.
What?
That's a horn right there too.
Wow. There's like plausible
this is
deniability
great.
this might be an F for any parents that are worried. Don't worry, son. It says pig foo.
Yeah, that's all day long. This is great, you guys. Come on, Kleebert, you're amazing. Ooh, look at this. Can I look at these over? I'm looking at them.
Oh yeah. Like those are like cards that we're using to do some testing stuff. So those are the original cards. That's original series cards.
This is so good. This is so good. God,
Well-
I love it. Good job, man.
I don't know how Beef did this. Honestly, it takes hours.
Yeah, I don't. Jeez,
Yeah.
I'm still learning. I'm still trying to get my legs on this server, and every time I think I maybe have the swing, I see something that somebody made, and I'm all, huh?
Oh, Skiz, that never stops. That never. I'm still going through that right now, all the time. I need you to know that. You just.
Have
it
you guys
never gets better.
have you guys played Hungry Hermits yet?
Yeah, it's a lot of
I
fun.
have, yes.
It's incredible. That's another example right there. You know what I mean? Like if you
Don't
go down and
compare-
just take a
compare yourself.
peek.
Don't
Don't
compare
what?
yourself to Tango. Don't
Oh,
compare yourself to
no.
Tango. It's like the worst thing you could possibly do.
Yes,
And there are people, like, honestly, compare yourself to me or Joe, and you'll feel
Thanks.
so much
You know,
better.
I'm good at ice skating too. It's not just Tango who can ice skate, Cleo. Skiz should be intimidated by my ice skating skills as well.
I'm telling you, Tango is absolutely next level, and I can't even like if you look at the redstone of that game, it's not even just the execution of it; it's the imagination of it. You know what I mean? And I felt the
Yeah,
same way
oh.
with Decked Out. I was just like, I completely, just like in Decked Out, when I'm playing Hungry Hermits, dude, I forget I'm in Minecraft. I completely forget that I'm in Minecraft. I'm doing a completely different experience, and then I have to,
I don't know
leave.
how he's
and,
managed it.
yeah, he's a genius.
I don't.
He's a genius.
It's
He
amazing what you
is,
can
and
do
he's-
if you just take 8 or 9 months on one project. Though. Like, I mean, a lot of it's just about the discipline to do something that long term, you know?
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I
Yeah,
took
I
on
lack
such a
a lot
big
of
build this
discipline.
season, is even though it's pretty simple geometrically, the scale is forcing me to think that way. So
Yeah.
then I can maybe one day try stuff that's like complex and time consuming, not just time consuming.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I don't have the attention span to do like things for that long. I just want to hop around and do things that entertain me.
Me too.
That's
about
fair.
it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because I feel like we're in the same boat.
We're very similar.
Yeah.
My attention span is not where. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Bless his little cotton socks.
Cleo, these look great, though. Thank you so much for all your work on this. I know this took
It's
a
okay.
long time.
It genuinely didn't realize how long it would take to do all these cards.
I
even with
didn't
Cub's
realize.
help.
I didn't realize how long producing all the cards would take either. I'm glad that I didn't volunteer to do this whole thing myself. If I had to build the arena and make the cards and clone all the cards for the production,
If I had to do it over
wouldn't be
again,
done.
I would have made the arena. I would have made the arena and the card shop, and I would not have done this. This would have been your job.
That's fair. That's fair.
If I had realized quite how bad it was to do these cards.
I feel like part of the value here is that we all appreciate beef better when we spend time on stuff like this.
Okay, yes, but like, Beef gets to have life at home with his child.
Well, if
I'm
you want
here
to
doing
spend
his
time,
cards.
if you want to spend time with his child, there's a great film about baby stealing called Baby's Day Out. You could go watch, get some ideas,
Goodness me. All right, keep up the good fight. You guys are amazing. Thank you for showing me this.
See,
Yep, I'll get these into production. Thanks, Cleo. Thanks, Skiz.
You're very welcome. I'm gonna go back to my movies.
Woo! Let's celebrate. It looks like old King Joel was a merry old soul. A merry old soul was he. And Cleo has completed his cards. We are going to go ahead and take these 2 empty maps we have prepared and clone those into my ender chest, which I left over here. So, let's see. Where did Cleo leave the King Joel? Is this it? Nope, that's still Skiz. Maybe the 2 at the end might be King Joel. Boom! Diss track and steal on the rare King Joel, and clone and ignore on the regular King Joel, the common King Joel. If any king could be a commoner, I'm sure Joel could pull it off. So, we're going to go ahead and copy those into there and there. Put these in the ender chest for safekeeping. Now, I'm off to the ender to get enough levels. I've only got, if you look at my little level thing here, you know, this one down there, look at that. It's only got 1 level. So we need like way more levels so that I can add the special attacks and stuff using the anvil. So we're going to get the special attacks in and the fancy card names and all that. And then we can finish up our last 6 starter deck boxes. This episode, we have gotten so much done. So many hermits have helped. Cleo absolutely killed it with this whole King Joel sign over here. Not sign, map. Oh, my brain is melting. So much work. Time skip. Oh, it's this way. Oh yeah, I forgot if I leave the camera in tripod mode and go into a portal, it doesn't always work. I forgot to bring the camera with me into hell, so yeah. Don't mind the mess up here. We'll worry about that next episode. What I want to focus on right now are these beautiful HCTCG starter decks that are now ready to go out the door. You see them in 6 delightful colors here. That's only because there wasn't room for all 10 in one barrel. We will randomize these and mail them out as soon as we have the boosters and the tokens ready. But, we could just take one of these TCG farm decks here. Take a look at it. Ooh, look at that. It's got all the cards. And I color-coded the name, so it's unreadable for the bright green one. It looks a lot better on the dark gray one, though. It's fine. It's fine. These are all good. Some of these even feature some of the new hermits, like Smallishbeans or Skizzleman. Now, we don't have the icons for these maps yet. That is something that I'm going to have to work with Isuma to get done behind the scenes. But we are getting closer than ever to launching. The booster pack packaging area is under construction as well down here in our basement. Etho has been hard at work on this. I don't think it's fully operational yet, but we should be able to get that knocked out next episode and hopefully start packing the shulkers with the boosters so then we can get the vending machines built and finish up decorating the shop. There is a lot to do. I have actually added the player heads that we got over here, and I turned these into little maquettes because it felt like they were too tall as full armor stands. I also kind of mentioned what each person did in order to get, recognized here. Assume we still don't have a head for. That's supposed to be him scratching his head while looking at a book, but it looks kind of weird. Yeah, you guys can see it. And let's see. So we got Tango Tag, who contributed the redstone earlier this episode. Jevin with the sugarcane farm. Gonna have Hypnotized facing Corrales over here. These are gonna be full size because they're not, dolls on display. But Corrales provided dies for the map making that Cleo and Cub did. It is all coming together. I'm super excited. I did get a bunch of extra ender pearls when I was leveling up in the end. So we now have a selection of free pogs for anyone to take as well. So hopefully the hermits will notice that on their way out the door. One thing you may not have noticed this episode was mid-roll ads. There were none. That is thanks to Patreon patron Drew Baca. Thank you very much, Drew Baca, for that. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now present a poetry prompt of my own devising. You can write whatever poem you like based on this prompt, and then post that poem in the YouTube comments section below. Today's poetry prompt is alien life form. I don't know why, I just can't stop thinking the words alien life form. Maybe it's all this skulk around me. Maybe it's something else. I don't know. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.